My name is Jean Yeager, and I've been going to this church for 30 years. And I've been involved with Family Promise as the coordinator for 6 years. Family Promise is a homeless ministry for families with children here in certain districts in the area. And what they do is basically take care of these people, teach them, give them classes to help them get jobs, to help them find a new home, to improve their lives. And by doing that, it's a hand up instead of a hand out. What's great about our church being part of that is we get to be a host church. And a host church means that 4 times a year we house the people for a week at a time. And they'll come here in the evenings, we feed them dinner, we play with the kids, we just enjoy each other's company. And then during the day, they go to the day center and either go from there to a job. Kids go to school if they're in school. They take part in classes learning more about parenting skills, financial literacy, budgeting, just all kinds of great life skills that they need, and quite often we're not given that opportunity growing up. God moves in a lot of mysterious ways, as we know, and I would say when they come to each of these 12 churches, well, 13 churches altogether that rotate this schedule, when they walk in the door, they look like a deer, in the headlights. And by the time they leave, after being here a week, they're calm, they're happy. You see them smiling. Quite often they don't want to leave our church because radical hospitality is the key when they're here. I see God in their faces because, again, as the week goes by, they soften, they feel comfortable, they feel blessed to be here, to be honest, because the volunteers are fantastic. It's as though you have someone in your own home, and how would you treat them? How would God treat them? And that's what I instruct all of our volunteers to do, and they are exceptional at it. I have a little letter I'd like to read, if you don't mind, that is just a little thank you from one of our former families. Dear Miss Jean, during this time in my life, I am learning everything over because what I was taught did not get me far in life, and that I'm starting over by self-teaching. My spirit is beginning to be at peace. I'm learning a lot about myself with help and guidance by God. One of the teachings is to say thank you. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Your volunteers and yourself made me feel at home like my own home. And the concern when I took my daughter to the ER, I felt important. I haven't felt that way in a long time. My daughter enjoyed the stay and loved seeing you guys. Each day we loved it again. Thank you for everything. And that's just a little sampling of what we hear back from these families, because they are required to write us thank you notes the following week after they've been with us. But I cannot tell you the thought that's put into almost every single one. And they have to do it for 12 different churches every time they are, go. So I feel like our church has been extraordinary in making these people feel loved and welcome. Well, to get involved with Family Promise, you need to contact me or the front office, and they'll give you my number. But basically, you'll be going to a training with me. There's also online training that you will take part in through the website of Family Promise of Clear Creek. There's always ongoing training as well. And what you do once you're with me in a meeting, we figure out what's the best place that you would fit. Do you want to be behind the scenes where maybe you do laundry, or maybe you just donate food or make food, snacks? You might be someone who loves to play with the kids and do crafts or just play games with them. You might be someone who just wants to come and sit at dinner time and talk with those parents. in a normal fashion, just like you would at the dinner table with any of your friends. So I will plug you in your spot.